How to decipher labels and choose the healthiest bread. Every time you eat bread, be it a bagel, an English muffin, or part of a sandwich, you've got an opportunity to improve your diet. For most Americans, choosing whole wheat bread products most of the time is the easiest way to eat more super healthy whole grains. But when you're standing in front of the bread array in the supermarket, reading the various label claims, just how do you know which is the best bread to buy? Choosing the best bread can be confusing. Here are 3 bread myths that help make it that way. Bread myth no. 1. If it looks brown and has the word wheat in the name, it has lots of fiber and whole grain. The truth, the first ingredient listed on the ingredient label tells the story. If it's wheat flour or enriched bleached flour or similar, that tells you white flour was mostly used, not whole wheat flour. Bread myth no. 2. Breads with healthy sounding names like 7-grain or 100% natural are the best choices. The truth, just because the name of the bread on the package sounds super healthy, it doesn't mean the bread actually is. Ora Wheat's 7-grain and 12-grain breads, for example, list unbleached enriched flour as their first ingredient. Nature's Pride 100% natural honey wheat bread, likewise, is mainly made with wheat flour, not whole wheat. Bread myth, rye bread is a 100% whole grain, high fiber choice. The truth, the first ingredient listed on the label of most brands of rye bread, from Russian rye or Jewish rye to dark rye or extra sour rye, is none other than unbleached enriched flour. The second ingredient is usually water, and the third, rye flour. That explains why most rye breads have only 1 gram of fiber per slice. One dark rye in my supermarket has less than that. So, rye bread isn't usually 100% whole grain, although there might be some enlightened brands out there I haven't seen yet. I wouldn't call them high in fiber, either. How to buy the best bread. Best bread tip no. 1. Go for 100%. Just whole wheat doesn't cut it. Neither does made with whole grain. Look for labels that say 100% whole wheat or 100% whole grain, and don't settle for anything less. If it's 100% whole wheat, the first ingredient listed in the ingredient label will be whole wheat flour or 100% whole wheat flour. You want whole grains because they're naturally low in fat and cholesterol-free, contain 10% to 15% protein, and offer loads of healthy fiber, resistant starch, minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, phytochemicals, and often, phytoestrogens, plant estrogens. With all those nutrients in one package, it's no wonder whole grains provide so many health benefits, including protection from heart disease, stroke, diabetes, obesity, and some cancers. Best bread tip no. 2. Watch the sodium. Most bread products come with a dose of sodium, which is added to help control the yeast activity and for flavor. If you eat 3 servings of whole grain bread a day, and each slice has about 200 milligrams of sodium, that contributes 600 milligrams to your daily sodium total. It may not sound like much, but it represents 1/3 of your limit if you're trying to stay within 1,800 milligrams a day. The good news is that there are plenty of breads with 200 milligrams or less of sodium per slice. See the table below for some of your best bread choices that aren't too high in sodium. Best bread tip no. 3. Serving size matters. When comparing bread products, look carefully at the serving size on the label. Some bread slices are much larger than others. In the table below, you will find the weight of the serving listed, for comparison's sake. Best bread tip no. 4. Diet or light isn't always better. There are several brands of bread that are promoted as being lower in calories. They usually have the word light in the name or on the packaging. Often, light bread means a smaller serving size and a product that is pumped with some extra fiber. For example, Sara Lee has a 45 calories and delightful whole wheat bread. Although the 45 calories is per 1 slice, the nutrition information on the label is given for 2 slices. The weight of a 2-slice serving of this bread is 45 grams, compared to Sara Lee's classic 100% whole wheat classic bread, which weighs 57 grams per 2-slice serving. With Thomas English muffins, it's more about extra fiber adding bulk without calories. A serving of Thomas's light multigrain English muffins weighs the same as a serving of their 100% whole wheat English muffins. The big difference is that the light English muffins have 8 grams of fiber, compared to 3 grams in the 100% whole WHE.